Shalom, my friends. It is sunset. It is late summer, and that's bringing up a couple things that I want to talk about. Number one is that the end of summer is a signal for the Jewish people towards the beginning of the Chagim, the high holy days. We're in the month of Elul. One of the most famous acronyms to describe Elul, and for some reason, for the month of Elul, before Rosh Hashanah, we always talk about acronyms to try and understand this month. The most famous one is Ani ledodi vedodi li. Elul. Aleph for Ani, I, ledodi for my beloved, vedodi, the vav, and my beloved, li for me with the lamed. Elul. And that's a very beautiful and poetic line from the book of Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs, describing a close, intimate, loving, romantic like of two lovers seeking each other, seeking their love, seeking their closeness, seeking their connection. But it's also a remez, a hint for our desire to be closer to Hashem. I've thought about this quote so many times because it's such a common thing that people say, and I want to just share a tiny new twist on it. That Hashem wants us, of course, to grow so deeply and so badly in everyday life, and how we treat people and how we treat our relationship to Hashem, how we treat ourselves, learning more, growing more, being our best, being more productive, change, positivity, tshuva, return. But one part of tshuva that is so important during this time is that Hashem's presence is closer. Hashem's presence is closer. And we're supposed to not only just get closer to being who we want to be, but we want to have more intimacy in our lives, more closeness. The question isn't always just what are we doing, and are we doing the right thing with people, with relationships, with everything that we're gifted to Hashem to be responsible for. But it's also how close, how warm do we feel towards those things? How intimate, how much in love, how much do I feel devikut, clinging, a sense of warmth and closeness to the things and to the people and to Hashem and to my relationships and to my avodas Hashem and to everything that I do, my work. So Elul, the beginning, the Rosh Tevot, the acronym Ani ledodi vedodi li, I am a beloved and my beloved is for me. The end letters are all Yud. And Yud is the number 10. As the Chidah and others say, this is a hint, this 10. If you add 10, 20, 30, 40, there's 4 Yuds. That's 40, the 40 days of Tshuva. Beginning of Elul, Rosh Chodesh Elul, all the way till Yom Kippur. This is the time to do it. The Chidah says something so beautiful about these two acronyms. And he sums it up by saying, Kadosh Baruch Hu misratze Am Yisrael. He desires Am Yisrael. Hashem wants Am Yisrael. V'na'aseh dod lahem. And he wants to make them beloved. The Karvam, he wants to make them beloved in tshuva, in closeness. Karov, that word karov comes from the word korban, which is a sacrifice. This is the time to think about who are we close to, who are the ones that we want to sacrifice for, to be our best selves, and to desire that closeness, and to break barriers within ourselves and within our relationships to Hashem and others to get that closeness. And that word tshuva, closeness and tshuva, to return, to sit, to be closer to people. So Hashem should bless us with love and revealed goodness, to feel closeness in every one of our relationships. And if we're not, God forbid, to tell other people, I want to be closer to you. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to want Ani ledodi vedodi li.